3D Squirrel Acrylic Nail Art Tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish. Hi everyone! In today's video I'm going to be continuing my cute woodland creature series, and so in today's video it's going to be a squirrel. If you missed the previous ones, I will put links to those in the description box below. Otherwise, stay tuned for the next one, which will be tomorrow. That's also going to be the last video in this series. But today's video is going to be a squirrel, and he's cute, and this is one of the easier ones in this series and also for my channel in general. This is going to be something that is wearable and cute. This whole series is wearable. So that is something kind of fun. I hope you like this, and don't forget to click subscribe to see my future videos and the next woodland creature as well. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a light blue overlay over the nail, and so I'm going to make this extremely thin, otherwise the whole nail in general will get to be quite thick. And then I'm going to be adding a layer of clear acrylic that's got some glitter mixed into it over the top of that. And as I was doing this, part of me kind of thought that this kind of looked, that the blue with the glitter looked wintry, but a lot of these animals, including the squirrel, have an orange tone to them or a gold tone, and if you put that color with blue, it's going to make both colors a little more intense and bright, which was why I did this, and I wanted the whole series to have the same background color, so that's how we ended up with a light blue, kind of wintry background. And then I'm going to be encasing the nail with just a layer of clear acrylic. This is where you're going to want to build up your apex and your nail structure, and that is also going to be what gives your nails strength and protects the glitter from filing. And so then, as you probably could have guessed, I'm going to be filing it with a 180 grit file to remove any lumps, bumps, and imperfections. And just to make sure it's nice and smooth and as perfect as can be. And then I'm going to take a 240 grit padded buffer, and I'm going to be buffing it just to remove scratches that other file may have left behind, and apply a layer of gel sealer and throw that into my lamp to cure. So now, with a warm gold acrylic, as I mentioned I'm going to be using, I'm going to start sculpting out the shape of my squirrel. And so I'm going to start with his head. It's kind of an egg shape on its side, and then add his body. And squirrels, when they sit, they're really haunched over, so you want to make sure that you add a really deep curve to his back. I'm also going to add a little bit of curve to his tummy, and just like so. So it's kind of like another egg shape, but it's at a different angle. Add his little ear. And then I'm going to be adding some white on his tummy just to add sort of a lighter fur highlight. And that's really diluted white paint, so it just sort of washes over. And then I'm going to be adding a little eye patch around his eye area. Then a little more thickness to his neck. I decided that his neck looked a little wimpy, so I decided it should be a little thicker just like that. And now I'm going to be adding that hind leg. So I'm going to start with the hip and the shoulder, or the hip and the knee area like that. So just create a circle for that area. And I'm going to add a little foot. And I'm going to, as that foot is setting, I'm going to make sure I keep pushing it in so that it creates a nice thin area, not so it won't spread out. When you first set down a bead of acrylic on top of gel sealer, it's going to want to spread, so you have to, while it's setting, keep working with it to make sure it has nice crisp lines. And then I'm going to be adding his little acorn that he must have just found, and I'm going to give the acorn a golden top with a brown bottom like that. And then add his arm that's going to be out holding that acorn. It always cracks me up. Where I live, there's a couple squirrels that I see all the time. One of them is a black squirrel that lives in my backyard, and he's so cute, and he always steals all kinds of acorns, and once I put out some bread for him, but he acts like you're trying to steal his food, more so than some other squirrels, and he's very paranoid. He's so paranoid. It cracks me up. But anyways, now I'm going to be taking and I'm going to be adding his fluffy tail with some more of that brown acrylic, the same color that I used for the bottom of the acorn, and just make that nice and full and attach that to his butt. Add a little more acrylic just to smooth out the area where the two beads connected. And now switching to paint, I'm going to be painting some details with black, adding his pupil or his eye, and then add a little brown nose and some brown highlights, or some outlines here and there, just to really define the areas around the 3D. A little bit of white in his ear, and then add a black outline on the back side of the tail just to give it some more dimension, and then a lighter brown highlight on the front of the tail. And then apply a layer of top coat, and this is matte top coat. And you are all done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this design, and don't forget to check out the rest of them that are in this series. I'll put links to them in the description box as they're uploaded, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!